Which kind of Diwali is there? All right. Allow me a few minutes. I'll start in 2 minutes. I just need to clear out some. Okay. So happy Diwali, everyone, finally. So we are back after 4 days, right? So again, there are the festivals are still going on. Tomorrow also there is a festival. I guess tomorrow market is open. Sorry, market is closed. And then other things like after that we have Chhat Puja, which is generally celebrated in north part of it, part of India. So, but we cannot cancel the classes like for 10 days or for 2 weeks. It will be really hectic, and we are on the verge of completing everything. Okay. So I guess we have completed around 12 classes. So from here on, the schedule will be today we are going to learn EMA plus price, just EMA strategy. Okay. Then on 26th, we'll have EMA plus price action. 27th, 28th, all the other price action patterns. Okay. And 27th and 1 minute. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th will have other price action pattern. On 29th, I will take short-term trading strategy. Then on Monday, we will have live trading. Okay, just let's have a one live trading. On 31st, we'll have live trading. And then on 31st, one more class will be happening in the midnight, maybe about futures. Okay. Then we will be having about a psychology class on 2nd of November. 3rd of November, we'll be having pro mentorship registration. And maybe in that week, we'll complete all the futures and option classes and everything will be over in the first week of November. The remaining will be live trading. So maximum will go ahead. If we are not canceling any classes because of any kind of festival, we'll complete by 10th of November. Okay. So good to go ahead. How was your Diwali? Still in the festival mode? I got crackers and still I have not burnt it. अभी तक जलाया ही नहीं, थोड़े ही जला के छोड़ दिया, मन नहीं किया. Then I saw Alia Bhatt video that or sorry, Priyanka Chopra video that her breath will be affected if I'll burn crackers. And then later on I saw one more video that where she is burning crackers. So I was confused whether to burn the crackers or not. So I thought, let's watch this whole case, like history, what is it? And then we can go for it. You will not receive any kind of group invite. You will be directly added to the group. Just download the Cosmo feed with that registered number. All right, through trading. Chalo, let's understand about this EMA. First, we'll understand what is this EMA. Okay, what do we call this? So there is something called as moving average. Now, when I say moving average, what does it mean? Average, I hope everyone knows the meaning of average. Basically, let's say if you have got like you are a group of 5 people and they are having a different age. So 20, let's say 25 plus 30 plus 20 plus 40. So we add everything and then we divide by 5. So we will be getting around 20, 40, 80, 110, 10 plus 25, 135 by 5. If we will divide, we'll get an approximate value of somewhere around 27. We'll get the approximate age. Okay. Now, average is particularly taking out the whatever we are saying that what's the average of that, let's say 5 numbers or 10 numbers, right? Moving average is something which is related to stock market. You know that the candles will keep on moving, right? The candles will keep on moving. So over here we calculate what is the average value of last candle, last 5 minutes candle, last 10 minutes candle, okay, last 10 candles or last 20 candles. So for an example, let's say over here, I'll go with some stocks. So if you see, I'll just type moving average, okay? Then we'll have a lot of moving average. I will tell you which one you have to go for it and all. So if you can see, if I'll click on the settings of it, and let's say length basically means that key, which, like how many candles average you need, how many candles average you need. So if I'll go with just one, like length of one, what will happen over here? You can see that key clearly it will be always near to that candle closing. It will be always near to that candle closing, because it is giving you the average of just one candle. If I'll go with two candles, then last two candles, whatever it is going to be the average of last two candles, it is going to give me that. If I'll go with average of last 20 candles, let's say, so it is going to give me average of last 20 candles. You can see how it is moving. So over here, what is happening? This line, this formula is calculating the average value of. This formula is calculating the average value of last 10 candles. Here I am changing the length to 200. So it will calculate the average value of last 200 candles. What will be the time frame? Which time frame is this candle? Which time frame is this candle? One candle is of which time frame? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 3 minutes, 30. Which time frame? 15 minutes. Okay, good. So over here, it is nothing but it is calculating the average value of last 200 candles. So for an example, let me show it to you. So if I'm going over here, okay, if I'm going over here and I'm playing this over here, so you can see that how this blue line, which is our moving average of last 200 candles, is also moving along with the candles movement. I want to know that why it is moving. Can anyone have answer why it is moving? It is taking the average value of last 200 candles. It is taking the average value of last 200 candles. Why it is moving? Exactly. Calculating the 200 latest candle. To give you a very simple thing, okay, let's understand in a very simpler way. Okay, let's leave the 200, like any numbers. So why this is moving? Let's say here, this moving average will calculate only the value of last 200 candles. Okay, let's say. Okay, there are like 200 candles. Every 5 minutes, one candle will go out and one candle will come in. Okay, every candles will go out, and let's say 200 people is there. We have calculated the overall weight of these 200 people. If one person is going outside and if one person is coming inside, there'll be a difference, right? Let's say he had a 80 kg weight. Now this person is just having 40 kg weight. Right. So there will be difference. Now I hope you're able to understand why these moving lines are moving with the movement of the candles, because it is calculating at 9:15, let's say, it had calculated last 200 candles. At 10 o'clock, it has calculated last 200 candles, right? Everyone understood why the moving average line will be moving? Because it is calculating the latest 200 candles. Yeah. I know it is Diwali. Increase your Josh. It's the stock market, man. At least when you're a beginner, you should be excited. Okay, you are learning something new and there'll be something benefits you'll be getting. So understood the meaning, like how it is like the average is going to work out. Moving average. All right. Let's move ahead and understand there are different types of moving average. There are different types of moving average. Okay, so we have like In moving average, we have like EMA moving average, which is also called as exponential. E stands for exponential. Then we have double moving average. There are, apart from that, there are many moving average. If I'll just go over here and type moving average. So you can see moving average weighted is there, smoothed moving average, least squares. I don't know what, there are a lot. Okay. Now we don't need to know all these things. So why I have chosen EMA. Okay. EMA also, all the moving average does the same thing, but there will be slightly different. There will be just slightly difference. For an example, this moving average, just general moving average, which we call it often as a simple moving average. Let's say if you are going for 200 candles, okay, it will be giving value. Like basically, it will be calculating the average of 200 candles, and it will be giving importance to all the same importance to all the 200 candles. In EMA, this exponential moving average, what happens? It also calculates the value of last whatever the candles we are giving. Let's say if it is 10 or 200, okay, but it will be giving slightly more importance to the recent candles. It will be giving more importance to the recent candles. Basically, let's say a teacher is teaching in a class, he will be giving, like he will be teaching everyone, but at times you see that he has given more importance to the one, maybe from whom the person who is like the student who is taking tuitions from him, or the person who is like scoring good marks, right? So same over here, EMA does that. It will be giving importance to the recent candles more. So let me show you the slightly difference is going to be there. Okay, if I'll just go and type EMA. Okay, and if I'll come up with the same 200 candle. So you can see this is our simple moving average, the darker one, and the lighter one is your the EMA. So we prefer EMA over simple moving average because we get like accuracy is bit more. So for that reason, we will be choosing EMA, and our strategy is completely based on EMA. Is it clear till this point of time? Like basics of moving average and EMA, so that I can move ahead with the strategy. Come on here, at least 50 yes should be coming. 20 yes has come up. How many candles is sufficient? I'll talk about it. Okay, let's go ahead. Chalo. So we will be taking 3 different EMS. Basically, we will be calculating 3 different EMA. Basically, let's say one will be calculating the value of last 10 candles or last 100 candles, like that. We will take 3 EMA numbers. First will be 12, second will be 24, and last one will be 55. So basically this one line will calculate the value of last 12 candles. This one will calculate the value of last 24 candles. This one will calculate the average value of last 55 candles. Okay, so let me show it to you. I'll go to indicators, and just we already have moving average exponential. So I'll just type 3 moving average I need. So over here, I'll change the length. For one is 12. Okay, for other one is 24. I will change the color as well for understanding purpose. Later on, I'm just showing you right now. Later on, come like when I'll show you the entries and everything, that point of time I'll show you. This one is 55. Now you can see that this blue one is representing the 12th line, like average value of last 12 candles. This red one is representing 24, and the black one is representing the 55. Okay, the black one is representing 55. This 12 one is representing this blue one is representing 12, and the middle one, which is in red color, it is representing you the 24 numbers. Basically, it is giving you the value of last 24 candles. Okay, do not worry. I'll tell you that how do you get these indicators and all. You don't have to worry at all. Okay, so just understand that we will be using 3 different EMA numbers. Okay, and that's how it is going to look like. Now let's come and understand that which kind of indicator we are going to use and the numbers of it. First thing is that we will use a time frame. This is for intraday only. We'll use a time frame for 5 minutes. Okay, first thing. Second thing is that we'll use a time frame of 5 minutes. The second thing over here, the numbers which you use 3 EMA, 12, 24, 55. This is the settings. Okay. Why do we use EMA lines? First thing is that to find out entry, exit, helps in finding trending market. Then it will help us in taking bigger targets, give us a great support and resistance. Okay, so these you can take a screenshot of the same. Now if I'll come directly over here, okay, you can see clearly that key let's say market went up to this level and it took some resistance from 55 EMA, came downside. When it was coming downside, it was taking like, you know, every time it is taking like, just let me show it to you in any kind of trending market. Okay, yeah, so over here you can see that when it is coming down, what is happening? When it is going up, it is taking resistance from 10 EMA, right, every time, right? So I'll give you more details, do not worry on that. Okay, so that is the thing. You can take a screenshot of this. You have taken, everyone taken the screenshot if you required or understood till this point of time. And to work on this, it will be working in equity market. Then it will be going good for options trading as well. Okay, options, futures and options, everything. Okay, sure. Let's move ahead and understand how do we take up the trade. There are 3 ways of taking, there are 2 rules for this, basically 2 conditions for this. Okay, always remember EMA is the secondary thing which we will look for trading. EMA is the secondary thing which we will be looking for trading. Our first thing will be always price action, which you will understand in next class. Okay, like tomorrow's class. The simple thing is that to go for the buy side, if 12 EMA is crossing 24 EMA and 55 EMA, okay, it generates a buy signal. If 12 EMA is crossing 24 EMA and 55 EMA, it generates a buy signal. Okay, from bottom to top, if it is cutting, like 12 is cutting, 24 and 55, it generates a buy signal. First condition. Okay. Second condition is if 12 EMA is cutting 24 and 55 from top to bottom, it generates sell signal. It generates sell signal. If 12 EMA is cutting, like crossing 24 and 55, it generates a sell signal. So for an example, if I go, so you can see that over here 12 had cut 24 and 55, market is going downside. Okay, again over here when it had cut, like 12 had cut 24 and 55, market had gone a bit. You can see 12 has cut 24 and then 55, market went in range and then later on it went upside. 12 has cut 24 and 55, after that market has come downside. Right, over here 12 has cut 24 and 55, market is going upside. Okay, so this is the first condition. Okay, this is the first condition. If 12 EMA is cutting 24 and 55, from bottom to top we'll look for buy side, and from top to bottom if it is cutting, we will look for sell side. Okay, okay, understood till this point of time, everyone? Please reply with yes or no. Like this is the first condition. I guess I cannot go slower than this. I've repeated so many times that if 12 EMA is cutting 24 EMA and then 55, we will go for buy side. Okay, if 12 EMA is cutting from bottom, from top to bottom, we'll go for sell side. Okay, that's what I have said. excuse me, I'll say for the last time. Simple thing is that if 12 EMA is cutting your this line, which is 24 and 55, it generates a buy signal. If 12 EMA is cutting 24 and 55 from bottom to top, it generates a buy signal. For an example, you can see over here, this blue line was your 12 EMA. It is cutting 24 and 55. It is generating a buy signal. Okay. And if 12, like it is cutting from bottom to top, okay, from downside to upside. And if, let's say over here, if 12 EMA is cutting down like this 24 and 55, it generates a sell signal. That means like it will be generating a sell signal that market is going to go downside. Now, this is the first condition. Second condition, and which is the most important, this is the like, you can say that ki chalo theek hai, temporary things. The permanent, which we look like, why do we need this EMA lines? EMA lines is required for us to tell us that market is going to be trending market, okay? Whether it is going to be trending or not, it will be helping us in identifying that. So let's understand that. The second condition, 12 EMA is cutting 24 and then 55. You had a question like in your brain, which you have not asked. What if it cuts 55 first and then 24? What if it is cutting 24 and then not cutting 55? These are the questions coming up. I know that. Okay. So the simple answer is that it is generating a buy signal. But when do we go for buy side? Let's understand that. So we need to understand that this is only going to work when the market is going to be trending. If the market is not trending, it will never work. If the market is not trending, it is not going to work out. Okay. Obviously, if the market is in sideways, we'll be able to identify if the market is in sideways. That also will be able to identify it. So if 12 after like crossover, like 12 is crossing 24 and 55, after that it should be coming in series. Means after this is your 12 EMA, then usually what will happen, this is the 55 EMA, right? So it will be coming in between. So basically after 12 it should be 24 and then it should be 55. Then it is considered as trending market. Then only it is considered as trending market. Okay, so basically if all the EMA lines like 12, 24 and 55 are in the series, it will be considered as a trending market. Okay, so for an example, if you see this over here, after 12, 24, you can see clearly how market is going downside. Here, you can see that the 12 EMA has crossed 24 and then after that market went in range, right? So whenever it is going to go in range, you will be able to identify. Whenever 12, 24 and 55, it is there, you will be able to figure out. So if I remove these, let's say, candles. Okay. Now, I guess it is better to identify now. Okay. See, over here, what you're noticing that this 12 line is cutting 24 and 55. It does not come immediately into the series. Okay, it does not come immediately at series, right? So it has cut down around 215. It is coming into the series at 235, right? If it is coming into a series, it indicates that market is going to be trending. It indicates that market is going to be a trending. Okay, so always remember, if the market is going to be trending towards upside, the EMA lines will be like this, like it will be moving towards upside. Okay, it will be moving towards upside. Second thing is that if the market is going to be a downtrend, like trending towards downside, the EMA line will be moving like this, like towards downside. Okay, if EMA is moving flat, what have you observed? If EMA is moving flat, what have you observed? Can you please tell me? Have you observed, everyone? EMA, like when it was in the flat, it was in sideways market. Okay, so here what was the market? Sideways. Here market will be moving towards upside. Rishi, I have not yet told how to apply it. I do not worry, I'll cover it, man. Why are you wondering about it? Okay. Now let's understand how do we take up the trade. Okay, how do we take up the trade? always remember EMA is the secondary thing which will always focus on the price action. But let's understand completely based on EMA, how are we going to take up the trade? I'll explain, please just have patience. This is your EMA 12, 24 and 55. For me, what matters, the crossover is done, like 12 will either cross 24 or 55 first, it does not matter, okay? For me, what will matter the most? What will matter the most? Can you please tell me? Series. Like it should be like 12, 24, 55. Basically, 24 should be in between. It should not be, 55 should not be in between. Okay. Understood? What matters the most? After the crossover, it should come into series. After the crossover, it should come into series. Okay. That matters the most. Okay. And if it is coming into a series, what does it indicate? Which kind of market it indicates? Which kind of market it indicates? Trending market. It indicates a trending market, whether it can be a bullish or bearish. Okay, fine. Now let's understand how do we take up the trade. But before going ahead, I want to ask you one question. Okay. Where will you go for buy side? This point of time or this point of time? Please remember that this point of time, this thing, just remember according to the EMA, just remember that. Okay. Okay. Now let's come ahead. After the crossover, there'll be two types of crossover which will be happening. Okay. There'll be two types of crossover and coming into the series which will be happening. Let's see that. See, here you are seeing, right? 12 has crossed 24 and then 55. It took a lot of time and then later on it came into the series, right? So first kind of series will be that after the crossover, it will take some time to come into the series. Here what is happening? 12 has crossed 24 and 55. Immediately market has come into the series, right? Here you can see like it is a bit late, but yeah, fine. It has come into the series. You will see many times that the crossover has been done and immediately it has come into the series. Here it has come into the series. I hope this much example is enough. First kind of crossover has been done, immediately it has come into the series. Okay. Second thing is that it takes time after the crossing, it takes time to come into the series. It takes time to come into the series. Okay, please understand. Here the crossover has been done, it took some time to come into the series. Okay, and here it came immediately. Now, where do we have to take up the trade? Let's understand by candlesticks. Okay. Now see. Now see over here. Please remember that golden rule where I have to buy, where I have to sell. Please make sure that you are remembering. Now understand, I'll just add pivot points to set up the targets and everything properly. I'll come to that how do we set up this pivot points and all these things, so you don't have to worry at all on this same thing. Okay, I'll teach you everything, right? Do not worry. So just have some kind of patience. Now if you see this, crossover was done immediately. Here it came into the series. Where we should have actually purchased this? Can we buy at this point of time or this point of time? Where we should buy? This or this? Like first or second? First or second? Like when the prices came into the series, we can buy. Remember that. In EMA, always see, listen what I'm like, just listen to me very, very carefully. You'll like, trust me, you'll fall in love. Later on is the implementation. See, market went up, right? We cannot go for the trade. So after the crossover, and by the time it is coming into the series, if the movement has already come, avoid it, wait for it to pull back, because this will confirm that market is going to go. Here is your chance that you can go for buy side. Market went up again, came up, down. So that is your chance. So always remember, if I am going for buy side at this point of time, my stop loss where it is going to be below pivot, let's say, target till what I have got, till R2 I have got. like which is approximately 1:2.6, right? Now tell me, over here, at this point of time crossover, like here the first candle, it is an indecisive candle. Always remember, if the first candle is an indecisive candle, it is not telling you whether market is rejecting towards upside or downside. We have to wait for the breakout of either low or up, like the low or the high breakout we need to wait. You can see crossover was done at this point of time here itself. By the time it is coming into the series, it came till this point of time. Can we go for sell side or not? At this point of time, can we go for sell side? Yes or no? It is not pretty much far from the place. Like if you can see that the market went over here, it went downside. We needed a confirmation. We got the confirmation and then it came down. Again, at this point of time, we could have taken another trade, but that was already too late to go for it. But still, market has given very good movement that day. Here also, we could have gone. Market came till this point of time. Now I'll tell you a very interesting thing, that how you'll be able to take a bigger target as well. Okay. One thing you need to observe, this is a trending market, good trending market, right? Everyone agrees that this is a good trending market where market is giving you good movement, right? Yes, that is the numbers which you've said with the colors, Raj, that is right. Okay. Can you please observe for a while the lines when the market is trending, how the lines are? Can you please observe it? You will see that the difference between 24 and 55 EMA will be like this. Okay, it is always going to be like this. As soon as you are seeing the 55 EMA getting flattened, as soon as you are seeing that 55 EMA is getting flattened, market will start going like a sideways market. Second difference I wanted you to figure out, when market was in the sideways market, like when the market was in sideways, what was the condition of EMA? Like if I talk about the space, if I talk about the trending market, what was the condition in sideways market? Can you please tell me? When the market was in sideways, what was the condition? Was there enough space? It was very compact, like this. It was like this. When the market will not give you movement, it will be moving flat. You can see how it is going to move. So we will have to avoid these kind of market. Okay. Now, another type of trade is going to happen. See, always remember, first type of trade after the crossover, which we take it up. So generally, let's say wherever the crossover has been happened. Okay. Considering this is the point it has come up, by the time it is getting crossover, it is already like 235. So we won't be going for the trade, but at this point of time, like market is slightly upside, so I can go for the trade over here or at this point of time and look for a target, let's say R3, but the time is not enough. Okay, so you will see that till the time market is moving upside, it has always taken support from 12 or 24 EMA. First thing, observe. Second thing is that just see over here, 12 EMA has crossed 24 and then 55. Okay, by the time it has come into the series, it is at this point of time. Can we, like, always remember, when you are going for the trade, is the prices near to 12 EMA, near to 12 EMA? I hope you'll be able to figure out whether it is near or not. So you can see clearly it is very near to this, and we have got a great confirmation. So if I'm selling at this point of time, I can book my target up to here, which means approximately I can book it up 50 points, which is 2%. So if I'm selling at this level, okay, my stop loss will be over here. Target, let's say I'm keeping it maximum S3. So 1:3, I'm looking for it. Okay. Now, again, over here, if I'm going, like EMA crossover has been done, like it has come into the series. By the time market, we needed a good movement, like one candle closing, so that we can consider it as a trending market. But market has not gone in the trading. And even if we are going for the buy side, we will have to exit because market is going in range. Again, over here, it is in the series 12, 24, and 55. We can easily go for buy side at this point of time, keep the target wherever we want. But if you see this, when the market will start getting in sideways, this 55 EMA will get flattened. This 55 EMA will be getting flattened. Second thing is that, please notice this one. Crossover was done. Market has come, like by the time it has been done at this point of time. Can we sell at this point of time? Yes or no. Can we sell at this point of time? Yes or no. The candles are also fine. Why? If we have simple reason, market is at this point of time. We need a small pullback. So if it is going upside, we call it as a pullback. And if it comes downside, we can sell it out. So can we sell at this point of time? Because market went up, came down, and again it is coming downside. So we can sell at this point or not? Yes, we can definitely sell at this point of time, because now it has not gone upside. That is a different thing, but we can sell at this point of time for sure. Okay, by looking by ignoring everything what we have previously. Okay, but we can, according to this, we can sell at this point of time. Okay, so over here we can make a short position at this point of time, and let's say I'm keeping my target over here. Now, just based on this, I'm telling you, try to understand market. When the crossover, by the time crossover has been done, the market has already given me the movements. I'll wait for a smaller pullback, like let it go up, and if it comes downside, if I'm getting bearish candle, then I can go for sell side. Understand? But why can't I go for the trade? Because of normal my support and resistance line, we can clearly see we had a great resistance over here. So how can I go for the trade at this point of time? Right. That is a different thing, but we had a trade according to EMA. Okay. Now let's have a look at this point of time. Okay. Here the market is in the series. We have got a bearish candle itself, so we can directly go for the trade. Okay. Now let's say again, by the time crossover is getting done, by the time crossover is being done, it is at this point of time. Can I go for the trade at this candle? 1 minute. Can I go for the trade at this candle or at this candle? Which one will be the best? Now, are you understanding the logic behind why we are going at second candle? Because of retest, so you can say confirmation of the trend. Okay. Many people still go for buy side by looking at this candle. So that is still a wrong thing which you are doing it. Okay. Let's look for some more entries. I'm not exactly telling you entries, how are we going to take it up and all these things. Over here, today is 19th of October. Let me disable this one. Okay. If you see this one, okay. So here the crossover was done. Market, like it came into the series at this point of time. So obviously I cannot go for the trade at this level. I needed a pullback. If market is going up and if it is coming downside, I can sell at this level. I can sell at this level, and let's say my target is going to be over here. Okay. Now, one thing which have you understood that key regarding the entries after the crossover? First thing, please write if you're writing. After the crossover, wait for the market to come into the series. Okay, wait for the market to come into the series. Let me show you some yeah. So after the crossover and coming into the series, wait for the prices to come. Wait for the price. Like have a look that if after coming into the series, if the prices are far away from the 12 EMA, then leave it. Basically, if it is in this position, then leave it. Wait for a pullback. Like prices should go up, and if you are getting a bearish candle, go for the trade. Okay, go for the trade. Okay, first thing is that. Second thing is that sometimes if you will see this, let's say that immediately after the crossover, you will be getting the you will be seeing that the stock has already given you the as soon as the crossover is done, okay, the stock prices is going to be right away over there itself. For an example, so you can see this crossover was done, immediate crossover was done, first candle, market went upside. So we cannot go for the trade over here. We needed a confirmation, waited for the price to come downside, went up, we'll go for the trade at this level. Okay. Now see over here, prices by the time crossover is done, market has already gone downside. We'll wait for it to come back around this level. We'll go for selling side. Same crossover was done. It came into the series, prices has gone upside. We'll wait for it to come downside, and then we can go for buy side. Okay. Now, if you will see that whenever the market is going to be trending, okay, whenever the market is going to be trending, you will see that clearly, if you can see at this point of time, market, like when Reliance was trending, how the EMA lines were moving. But as soon as it started getting flattened, you will see the spaces will start decreasing. Whenever there is no movement, the market will, this EMA line will shrink. Okay. And you see over here, clearly crossover, we can go for selling side. And from 2493, market came down to almost 22 rupees. Right. Again, over here, proper crossover, we can go for the trade at 2472. Market came down till almost like 30 rupees. Right. So every time, one thing you have to understand from here is, if market is in this mode, it is trending. Okay. If market is going in this way, it is trending. First thing is that. After coming into the series, okay, this is your 12 EMA. The prices are over here. We don't have to buy. Wait for it to come back, and then we can buy at this point of time. We can buy at this point of time. If prices are moving towards downside, okay, and if the prices are over here, we don't have to sell. Wait for it to come up, because after that, if it is going down, so that will be our point of selling. Please take a screenshot for your reference if you want to go for it. Okay, that's how we are going to use our EMA. Now, out of 12, 24, and 55, the strongest support and resistance is always going to be 55. So if you will observe, whenever market has tried to break, let's say that over here, you can see that here it was trying to break 55 EMA. It will never break it easily. It is one of the strongest support and resistance you'll be having it. And second thing is that, if you have noticed, as soon as the 12 EMA is broken, the trend will be changed. So let's say that here, like 12, I'll consider the 24 over here. As soon as the 24 EMA will be broken, the trend will slightly move towards upside. So you can see market went down, went up, came down, again went up. Right. Over here, when do we have to take up the trade? Let's say market is like moving like this zigzag. Okay, came down, tried to go up, but failed after the breakout. Like it did not like go up. If it would have broken 55 EMA, basically over here, first rejections will be 12, then 24, okay, and then 55. 55 is the strongest one. Means I cannot go for buy side when the EMA, if the prices are near to 55 EMA. Why? Because this is the strongest support or resistance. It will be acting as a resistance. So it will make it fall once again. Once this is broken, then only I can go for any of my trades. Okay. If I have to show you some more, you can see clearly when it was trying to go upside, it took rejection from the 55 EMA. Same, every time like 55 EMA was acting as a good resistance. Okay, like 55 EMA, it is going to act as a good support and resistance, both depends on where the prices are. Okay. If I see some more entries. All right. So you can see that at this point of time, like market was trend like going towards downside. If as soon as it was broken, you can see that this is how a breakout will be happening. Your 12 EMA got broken, right, at this point of time. Then slowly it went upside. So as soon as the 55 EMA gets broken, we get that like it is like 70-80% that market is going to change its trend. Okay, even if you'll go to Bank Nifty also, you will see the same thing. When market was trending, how the 12 EMA is acting as a great support. As soon as the 12 EMA was broken or 24 EMA was broken, market had a downfall. Okay, so because the 12 EMA keeps on supporting it to go upside, basically how your 12 and 24 EMAs are acting. Okay, market is going up. If it comes downside, this is here your 12 and this is the 24 EMA. It goes up like this. Okay, so that's how your 12 EMA and 24 EMA will be helping us, which means that let's say that how can we take a bigger trade? Okay, how can we take a bigger trade? So considering that, I know you should be able to answer me this question on your own, but let me ask you, whenever the market has given me any kind of big move, okay, Reliance Industries today itself, generally if I am going for the sell side, I would have gone over here. My stop loss would have kept, let's say at this point of time, I would have kept my target somewhere, let's say over here. ठीक है, 1:1.5. But till what time I can continue my trade? Simple thing is that till the 55 EMA is not broken, you can continue your trade. That means I can capture up to 1:3. As soon as basically the trend is changing, as soon as you're seeing the trend is changing, it has crossed 55, you can exit your trades. Let's say if I'm entering at this point of time, okay, and I've kept my target over here till the time the trend is continuing, it is not getting broken, I can keep on booking my bigger targets. That's how with the help of EMA, we will book bigger targets. Okay, it's not like that ki rocket science or anything like that. If you see that ki here is the crossover done, market has gone upside, we cannot go for buy at this point of time. We needed a confirmation, we can go for buy around this level. And I use EMA for keeping my, because this is my support and resistance. Let's say I want to keep a target up to over here, right? Till what time I can keep my target? Let's say if it is a continuation, okay, the market has not ended over here, till the time it is not breaking the trend, like 12 EMA or 24 EMA. If it is not breaking it, I can continue my trade like this. Okay, I can continue my trade like this, and I will be able to achieve a bigger target. I'll be able to achieve a bigger target, but as a beginner, you should not be going for a bigger targets. 1:2 is more than enough. Okay, because bigger targets can make you greedy. One more thing is that which I'll be covering with with the replay button, when I'll combine price action and everything, where we have to actually take the entry. For an example, let me show it to you. So for an example, we could have gone for the trade for buy side at this point of time itself, like according to price action. Why? You can see that clearly the trend is changing, right? This was the level I wanted the prices to close, and it has closed around this level. So I can go for the trade. Still, EMA has not shown me the entry. EMA is showing me entry at this point of time. So I would have missed out already a lot of things, right? And if you see over here, regarding the crossover, regarding the entry, everything is coming at this point of time. But if I'll follow my price action, market went up, came down, and this is my entry. Right. Over here, if you can see that, when I should have gone for selling side, like if I'll remove the indicators and everything, you can go for selling side at this point of time. Why? Market went up, came down, and we got the confirmation. When we can go for buy side, as soon as the trend is changing, right? Here you can see at this point of time, if I remove the indicators, trend broken, slightly pulled down, and we can go for buy side at this point of time, right? So if I'm going for buy side at this point of time, you can see indicators are showing me at this level, right? So what I want you to observe, first thing is that obviously go and practice this whenever the market is giving you this kind of crossover. Okay, till what level you can continue. I want you to, one more thing, identify trending market space between EMA. Space between EMA, okay, whenever the market is trending. Why this one? Like if, for example, let's say, I'll go with any of the Forex or just so if you see, this is whenever the market will be trending, right? Whenever the market will be trending, this is how your EMA will be. This is how your EMA is going to be. Okay, remember this. If the market is not trending, the spaces will be less. So I want you to observe this part. Tomorrow, I'm going to teach you while combining price action. So let's say that if I go for any of the trade which we could have gone based on completely adding up the price actions and everything, where we could have gone for the trades. If I'll have a look on that, allow me a minute. Let's say Adani Enterprise. Okay, Adani Enterprise has not given me any kind of trade, but tomorrow it has a trade at this point of time itself. Why? I hope you're able to understand. Market went up, came down, went up, came down. So at this point of time, I'm going for the trade at 339. By the time EMA crossover will be giving me the trade, it is coming at this level. So tomorrow we'll understand, when we'll combine price action and EMA, we will understand a lot of entries. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be a very important day for you. And tomorrow you will learn how to trade combining price action plus EM and everything is done. Your intraday trading will be over. But apart from that, we'll be having a lot of things which we have not yet covered. Okay. Let me know if you have understood even like 40% of it, because the practice will make you go to the 100%. For knowledge, what is the logic behind reasoning? So anything, if I'm going for it, let's say even if I'll go for it 50 or 100 or 200, any numbers, I'll be always getting the like why you have chosen this one. Okay, so I have stopped answering this I've tested every like all the numbers which it could have gone. Okay, 55 is the Fibonacci numbers, for that reason I have taken it. Apart from that, others numbers also which I have taken, like which have given me better results. I'll come to that. That's a good question, Yashas, and great. I'll disable the chat box for a while and I'll tell you. This indicator is sexy. What is the difference between DEMA and EMA? That you have to figure out, boss. So space between trending market, which I mean is that if the market was trending, how the EMA lines are behaving when it is in sideways or when it is not giving you the movement, how the EMA lines are. Like the space, you can see the space is very less. Here the space is more. The structure of the EMA formation. Okay, the structure of the EMA formation will help you a lot to understand the market. Okay, the day we will understand how does these lines help us. See, as soon as you'll see this line like this, it is a great trending market. Okay, it is a great trending market. But as soon as this EMA lines will start flattening, you'll see that key prices are also coming downside. Okay. Now, other thing is that in free version, you cannot add more than 3 indicators. Please listen to me very carefully. I'll be repeating only once. I'll go to indicators. Please someone write also 3 EMA. I'll type 3 EMA by Victor Grego. Okay. So first thing is that go to indicators. Okay. Then type 3 EMA. Okay. Choose. There is 3 EMA by Victor. I hope nobody asks me how to choose this now, because I'm already writing it for you. Choose 3 EMA by Victor Grego. Over here, I have clicked. Okay. As soon as you'll click over here, okay, there will be already some kind of settings which will be there. So I need to go to settings of it. Basically, 3 EMA is an indicator which has been like in which we will get the option of adding 3 different EMA lengths. Basically, first one, I need 12. Second one, 24. Third one, 55. So I need 3 indicators, 3 EMA lines. So it has already come in just one indicator. I can change the style according to my own. I can change it. Let's say my 12 will be blue color and the lines will be like this. In the background, you can see it is changing. It will be red color and I'll make it darker. Okay. And let's say I'm keeping it black and like this. So what you have to do, go to indicators, type 3 EMA. Okay. Click on Victor Grego, change the settings. Okay. Whatever the settings is going to be there, change that to 12, 24, and 55. You can choose your own color, the darkness of the thickness of the lines also, you can choose it by yourself. Okay. I hope you are able to get it. Is it clear now? How are you going to get this in one indicator itself? This is only going to be in trading view. It is not going to be in your broker one. You have to find out your broker one from your end, because you need to explore yourself as well. You cannot be dependent on everything for me. Okay. Now, let's deep dive. What is the time frame? Rishi, others, can you please tell me what is the time frame for Rishi? It's like रामायण खत्म हो गया, सीता कौन है वो पूछा जा रहा है. No worries, it happens. Chalo. I'll give you the code. Let's celebrate Diwali by learning this money making skill. I'll make a diya for you. Okay, so that's all from my end, guys. Bye, good night, take care, and you can burn the crackers. Do not burn on something else. Okay. Yeah, you have to do good so that others' bum will be burning. That should be the thing. Okay, so that you can do it. Happy Diwali, everyone. Bye. Good night. Chalo. I'll talk about mentorship later on, not now. Bye.